What is going on, everybody? We are slowly creeping towards the end of Survivor 42, and I'm really starting to think that this is setting up for a absolutely wild finish. The way that our votes have gone and the people who have been sent home, we are just left right now with a bunch of players and a ton of powers still in play, and it's going to be a very interesting to see how everything plays out, because all the people who are holding all the actual power in the game are not the ones who are being targeted, and the ones who have this perceived standing in the game or ability are the ones who are getting targeted. And we could have a couple very, very interesting weeks heading into the finale. Let's jump into tonight's episode. One thing I want to point out early on is it just really feels like everyone is going to Omar. Everyone who has an idea, has a problem, that is the person that they're going to. And as long as he can maintain that spot in the game, he can go a very, very far. You know, we saw Mike going to Omar with him not being happy about how High got him to switch his vote onto Roxroy. Lindsay going to him to talk about no longer wanting to work with Jonathan. Even at one point we saw Romeo, who is really just on an island in this game right now, but his one little peninsula is Omar. Very, very interesting. And we had another idol get found. Lindsay was out looking for the idol, basically put her hand on the idol before walking away. And looked like minutes later, Marianne walked up, spots the idol in the tree, and she now has a replacement idol for the one that she played last week. So I think Marianne has an extra vote and an idol again, and for whatever reason has kind of drifted off the radar for everyone in Kula Kula right now. Reward challenge. The prize here was pizza and shelter for the night. Lindsay wins and decides to take Omar and Mike. So once again, like Omar being that person that everyone is going to. And out of this, it seems like Lindsay wants to target Jonathan, and really, in my opinion, this feels like a mistake for her. One, other people are going to be going after Jonathan, so why would you go after Jonathan when he trusts you and wants to work with you? You know, he is a big shield for Lindsay, and to me, yes, you need to get rid of him at some point, but he is not going to just win every single challenge like everybody thinks he's going to. Yes, he's very competitive, but why take him out when he wants to work with you and work for you? It just seems like there's so much focus and attention on Jonathan and him being this physical threat when he has no power, like, in the game. Like, he's just staying there as long as everyone else will let him. You know, he doesn't have extra votes. He doesn't have immunity idols. Doesn't even really seem like he's been looking for them or going for those powers. And people just see him as this big physical guy and think that he's just automatically going to win the game. You know, at this point, even if it came down to a final 3 with pretty much anybody who's left in the tribe, or a final 2 even, there are a lot of people that I feel would beat Jonathan on that vote. So, you know, he's not even at the top of that pecking order, which is very interesting. Omar, he decides that he wants to start getting people to not trust High, and he drops this little tidbit to Mike, 100% false, that High was going around and telling Omar that Mike was his puppet and that he controlled his games. Very, very interesting. The immunity challenge, how many times can we watch people stand on something and balance things? Feels like every single week that is the challenge. You know, balancing in the ocean, we're balancing balls. Oh, we're balancing the rope puzzle. And it just over and over and over. Like, mix it up for us. Like, give us a puzzle. Give us just a straight physical challenge. You know, there's so many things, and I almost wonder if the ocean, being as rough as it's been and as dangerous as it's been, that they've had to quickly change a bunch of the challenges, and the only creative thing that they can come up with is balance a random thing while standing on a random thing. A little disappointing from a viewer standpoint. I don't want to see this same challenge over and over and over again, but that is what we are going to right now. In the end, this came down to Lindsay and Jonathan. And Lindsay, who had not had an individual win yet this season, walks out of this episode with 2. She beats Jonathan, and it looks like and feels like Hai versus Jonathan going into tribal. As things come down, Hai is the one who gets voted out, and I think that this was a good move for a lot of people in the game. Lindsay and Drea, their extra vote, whatever three-way shared power, whatever advantage it's called, now upgrades into a steal a vote. I believe they both have to agree to use that though. So that is an upgrade for them, but also could lead to a little bit of gamesmanship in Lindsay and Drea trying to get each other out. Also think that getting Hai out was good for Romeo, Omar, and I think that kind of gives them a little better shot at winning. But as I said at the start, we just have so many people with so many powers heading. I think we're in the final 7 now. Marianne, she's got an idol and an extra vote. Drea has, well, she no longer has an idol, but she has a steal of power. As my light goes off here at the end of the video, steal a power, which could turn into an idol since she basically knows Mike has an idol. I believe she has a steal a vote, a second steal a vote. Like, that is a lot of power. Omar, he's been sitting, very good socially all game long, and like, we're getting to a point where like another week or two, and the people with those powers just have a free ride to at least the top 4, which other people in Kula Kula need to get wise to very, very soon. All right, that's going to wrap things up for today. As always, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you later.